So I'm sorry if you can hear that fan, but it's so hot. I have like a fan on me because I have to turn the AC off while I record these videos because that's way too loud. I think even Zach does that because I'm pretty sure he's got one blowing and then he turns it off because it's just way too loud. That's just air conditioning. So anyway, this is an interesting book because a lot of people have talked about Sina Grace and his big bombshell Marvel letter, and we've all roasted him for Iceman big time, right? And he deserves to be roasted for Iceman. Iceman is a crap book, but the dude can write if he wants to, and this book shows that. So Go-Go Power Rangers has received an update and a time jump, just like Mighty Morphin Power Rangers has got a time jump. That book now takes place with the White Ranger. This book takes place. So, if I'm assuming you're fans of the show and know what's going on, for you to know what's going on here. But basically, this book starts right as Tommy loses his Green Ranger powers. That's exactly what's going on here. So it's interesting, like what they're gonna fill in gaps. That's what I can tell is going on here. In the other book, they're showing what happens when Jason, Trini, and Zach were off in the World Peace Conference. Well, it looks like that's changed. It looks like they have new powers and they were doing stuff the entire time. And it looks like this book might show us him becoming the White Ranger and getting those powers and the creation of those powers. But either way, like this takes place in between the transition with no Green Ranger to the other book being the White Ranger, and they're going to show some stuff. It's an interesting take. However, here's what I think is going on. So Go-Go Power Rangers has Sina Grace as a co-writer. Now, I think what that is Ryan Parrott, who's still on Go-Go Power Rangers. This used to be his main book. Now he's on Mighty Morphin. I think what's going on here is now he's like doing the overall story, and Sina Grace is writing the characters. And I honestly couldn't tell the difference between him and Ryan Parrott. He actually, from what I saw, did a good job. I think the dude can write. I don't think he's a bad writer. I just think he can't do, dude love characters, right? That's not good for him to do. Otherwise, he turns them into 90s stereotypes, which just is bad writing. But when he writes regular characters that he's not self-inserting himself into, he seems to do an okay job. Like, I thought this book was good. I liked it a lot. Showed a lot of stuff so Tommy loses his powers in this book, and you get to see him dealing with that, and he talks about how he's jealous, and he still wishes he has the power and stuff. There's a lot of good humanity in the characters, and I like that. The villains are drawn good. The art's really good. Never really been like a drawback on the Power Rangers book. The art's always been really good. I can't speak for the Sun Rangers or Solar Rangers or whatever that arc was. I skipped that. I didn't care. Somebody said there were nods to it in the last book. I'm not sure. Like I said, I didn't read it and I had no interest in reading it. But this is pretty good. So at the end of the book, they're all talking about how they wanted to fix the coin, Tommy's Power Ranger coin, and they couldn't fix it. And Tommy pretty much leaves town. He's like, it explains some stuff. So if you remember, like after he got the Green Ranger coin, he's just gone, or after he lost it, and they just stopped talking to him. It's like, well, geez, like you don't want to be his friend anymore at all. And in this, they show you he's like, I talked to my aunt and uncle. I don't want to hang out anymore. I'm jealous. I need to just kind of get away and, go figure things out. And, he has a fault with Kim because they're dating here. And he's like, I'll stay if you want me to, but please don't ask me. And at the end of the book, Jason is training, and this dude shows up, and that's one of the morphing masters. And he says, I need your help to save the universe after you put it back together. And this is going to explain the whole peace conference thing. So I love that they're filling in holes and really like fleshing out the lore in the Power Ranger stuff. I think it's really cool. So that'll be the next two things. It's like now the books, go hand in hand, whereas before they didn't really go hand in hand very little did they do that. Now they do. So I think that's really cool. Definitely a good book. Still really liking it, and I'll keep reading it. So anyway, that's it. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you thought. If you read this or if you're gonna pick it up, like, subscribe. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit the like button, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.